This is your perfect time to shine the light of Christ. And I want to mention to you the benefits of a quarantine. If you would like to know, stick around, continue watching. Es un placer poder. Saludos. No puedo creer que dije eso. Hello everyone and greetings from my backyard. This is beautiful wind right now and the birds are singing in the background. It's just the perfect movie scene. Well, you know, I realized today that we are starting to be grateful for the simple things. And today I am just extremely grateful for this bush with white flowers that is behind me. I didn't just look at it as, wow, that is the perfect spot to record, but I also said, wow, I didn't even notice that it was there. You know, in our busy life, going from here, waking up early to work and coming back and everything that we have to do. Right now in these times, we're noticing the simple things that matter in life. So my question to you is, what is a time of quarantine going to take out of you? Is it going to take out fear? Is it going to take out stress? Are you going to stress everybody else in your house? Or are you going to be the one who brings peace from heaven? The one who gathers everyone in the house and say, hey guys, let's worship. We know that we are living in crazy times. We're living in the last days. But let's just worship. And let's just ask God, God, how can we be of blessing today? Lord, put a word in me. And give me the wisdom to be able to use my social media platforms to be able to reach people, to reach lives. Today, I want to talk to you about the benefits of a quarantine. And there are a lot of people, well, there are a few that I want to mention from the Bible that a quarantine was of much benefit to them. And the first person that I want to talk to you about is Esther. Esther from the Bible had to quarantine herself for 3 days. She had to intercede and pray without eating or drinking anything whatsoever. She paid a price. She went in quarantine for 3 days for her people because there was a verdict of death upon their lives. This beautiful deliverance came for the people, for her people. And she was recognized as queen by everyone. In the beginning of the Bible, I was going to say in the beginning. In the beginning of the Bible, we read Esther. But then after these 3 days of quarantine, we read about Queen Esther. We don't know if out of this quarantine, the brightest ideas are going to come out, millionaire ideas. It's not time to be worried. It's not time to be stressed. It's time to create. And I want to talk to you about Joseph. Joseph, the dreamer from the Bible. He lived some very difficult times. He was sold by his own brothers as a slave. By his own brothers. And he was put into jail for 13 years for something he didn't do. Now, what is this quarantine gonna take out of you? You see, these 13 years was a training for him, because when it was time to get out, after these 13 years of being quarantined, a governor of a whole city was born. A governor who received the wisdom from heaven how to take out his people, this entire group of people who were worried because lackness was coming upon the land for 7 years. This man received the wisdom from heaven during this quarantine time on how to take out the people of Egypt out of a time of lackness, out of a time of no food, out of a time of drought. God gave Joseph the wisdom to be able to save Egypt from a time of drought, from a time of hunger. There was enough food to even give out to the surrounding cities. Now, who knows if this quarantine is going to take out that millionaire idea inside of you? I want to share with you guys regarding our last segment. Our last video was about dream interpretation. Somebody recently shared a powerful dream. Well, I consider it a powerful dream. In this dream, this person was being flooded. Their house was getting flooded with this water. And somebody was on the TV. They noticed, they told me there was someone on the TV, and while we're trying to get all of this water, from coming out, it was coming out from the ground, everything, their furniture, all of the things in their house were starting to get flooded. And then they were trying to stop this water from getting out. And this water all of a sudden started flooding all of the houses, all of the neighborhoods. And I started crying, and so I told this person, and the times, this dream is so powerful, because in the times that we're living in, people are so concerned. People are so worried. It's time for that water that represents Holy Spirit, that water of the Spirit, to begin to overflow out of your home into your neighborhood, through the TV, through YouTube, through Instagram, through Facebook. It's time for the bride of Christ to arise and let the waters of the Spirit overflow our neighborhoods, overflow our cities. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you subscribe. I hope you hit like. I will see you on the next video. Let's come together and pray. Let's come together and worship. Let's come together and ask God, Lord, what do you want to do through me in this quarantine time? Thank you guys so much. Blessings.